Hey guys, welcome back to another Digimon Links video. I hope that you guys enjoy this. If you do enjoy it, please consider subscribing for more Digimon Links content. That being said, we have a must-farm new event. It is called Strongest vs. Strongest. It introduces SUSANOOMON and GAIOMON into the game. Of course, there are special stages to this. Now, you're seeing the stages here, but there's also another stage that will appear. From my experience or from what I've heard from some guys on the Reddit, basically what happens is it pops up in the period right before PvP. So right around that time period where Coliseum would open up again, you should be able to come here and fight the extra stage. The extra stage, from my experience, because I played it a few times, does have better drops. So let's go ahead and check out the exchange section for this event. So if you come down here, you do, of course, have to gather those little puzzle pieces. That's just kind of how things work in this game with the fragments. But there are a lot of good fodder Digimon. A lot of people don't really consider it, but getting Digimon like this, you know, Metaletamon, even though he's crappy Digimon individually, you know, Ravemon, and these other ones up here, Bancoleomon, could be used as Digimon you would hold on to. But these guys specifically, they have some uses. Like, I use Ravemon right now. I'm mainly waiting for him to get his Digivolution. But they're good in sacrificing them for the awakening/research process, so you can get your Digimon +4 awakened. That should be the end game goal. So make sure that you guys are doing that. Of course, it does come with chips, but the chips aren't too bad this time around. I feel like this event is probably one of the better ones. If you don't have a chip, you should be able to sustain. The chips do two things. So they are kind of 2-in-1 chips. They're giving you an attack boost, right? They get a ×5 attack and special attack boost for an A chip, and we're reading it towards the bottom right here. B chip gives ×3, and C chip gives ×1.5. It also increases the data bytes by 1, 2, or 3. So really, there's not very much discrimination between an A or a C, so it's not too bad this time around. And also, they have the extra stage, and of course, the extra stage, either way it goes, will be the best way to farm it. So keep that in mind, guys. This is definitely a must farm, guys. Definitely a must farm. And again, I think this is one of the only events that you could probably competitively play without a chip. So again, it's really good in that scenario. Now, if you can farm expert, of course you're going to want to do that. It does cost a little bit more stamina. Don't get overwhelmed by this. It looks pretty, you know, overwhelming. All the bosses that you have to fight. You know, Ravemon has the nature resistance, or weakness, excuse me. Kuzuhamon with a light resistance / weakness, excuse me. Again, I'm going to say it right this time. The darkness over here on Sequoia or Abyss. And Bancoleomon with the electricity. So keep that in mind. And also, you have the possibility for drops, a lot of drops, really. You can get so many of these fragments here for the strongest data bytes. Also, I believe on the final stage, you either can fight SUSANOOMON or GAIOMON. And depending on who you fight, you have a chance, or if not, it's guaranteed, I don't know. You have a chance, at least, at getting the fragment. That little bit, I'm not 100% certain on, so don't quote me on that. Also, they have a guaranteed Mega Banner. If you pull on that banner, you have a possibility of getting 1 of 4 Digimon at minimum. You can get more than that, but Gankumon and Jessamon, as you see here, get a ×2 defense and special defense buff. So they're going to melt this event. So keep that in mind, especially if you got like the beginner pack and you pick Jessamon. He's going to just destroy this event. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we can get done. And before we do so, I want to make sure that you guys understand one thing. Again, SUSANOOMON is one of the best Digimon in the game, and also, aside from that, we're going to get a little bit of a showcase for my Omegamon here, or Omegamon Zwart. But yeah, also GAIOMON is not a bad Digimon to have too, or Bancoleomon. They're both really, really solid Digimon that I would implore most people to pick up. Best Digimon for this event would be darkness types, or null types, or electricity types. They work pretty well here too. So just wanted to kind of point that out. Also, if you guys do need help with grinding the game, you know, I know that it gets kind of hard, and also, you know, just in general, chips can be an issue for a lot of people. If you do need that, feel free to join the Discord for Digimon Links. The link is down below in the description. It's my Discord along with DG Gamers. So I want you guys to join that Discord. You know, we can help you out. It's a nice place to interact with you guys as well. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, so Quo Vadis. Right to the face. Right to the face. 1790. All right, that's cool. But really, we're going to fight Kuzuhamon and Sequoiamon. But this isn't going to be too bad. I just have to, I mean, I just really at this point, I can just auto it because these guys are all really powerful. 380. Let me know how you guys ranked in the Omegamon Zwart event. If you guys actually participated, I got rank 120 or so. So top 300, of course, was the goal. But I just kept grinding because it was cool, because when you got done with the event, every, like, I don't know what it was, like 5,000 points or whatever, they were giving, like, clusters, and they were giving removal patches in the expansion disc or whatever it's called. So it got pretty cool, you know, being able to do that and get the opportunity to put more chips on your Digimon eventually. Hey, Banco, what's up, man? What's up, bruh? So also, if you have the chips, so the cool thing about the chips is they can trigger extra stages. One time I got extra stages like 4 times or something like that. And I think somebody on the Reddit got it 6 times. You can get a lot of extra stages if you do have the chips, but it's not by any means, I don't think, a necessity on this event specifically. Looks like I'm probably not going to get it. These guys do have the chips equipped. They have B chips, so their damage is a bit heavily, you know, what's the word? Duplicated, I guess, or enhanced is the right word, for lack of a better word. So they do really good here. And as you see, I picked up 28 fragments, so that's not the best, not the worst, but it's a solid run. And also, like I said, the extra stage, I was getting like 50, and I have 2 Bs and a C, I believe. So it helped out a lot, man. It helped out a lot being able to do that. Let's go ahead and jump in again. Let's see if I can actually get somebody else on the final round, aside from Banco Leomon. He has a nice, I don't know if I said fire earlier, but he has a nice light type attack, single target light type attack. And the cool thing about him is he can hit darkness for their weakness without being weak to darkness. So he's definitely a solid Digimon to pick up if you guys are considering it. So anyways, double impact, not going to do a whole lot, but it still did a lot more considering that it's resisted. You know, a lot more than you would expect. All right. So these guys are back, and I don't know if I'll be able to trigger fighting somebody else, but again, I hope that I do, so that way we get a little bit more luckier. And look at 6,000 damage. We got a drop. I think we dropped a fragment there. I don't know if you can even drop their fragments here. At the very least, you can still farm them, so they still, again, can be really solid fodder Digimon. 500. This is a really good event because it's so encompassing. Like, there's so many different just fragments of Digimon you can pick up. And of course, you have the opportunity to pick up one of the best Digimon in the game, period. And also another really, really steady, good fire attacking Digimon. And there's not enough fire attacking type Digimon in this game right now, at least in the global version. So I'm definitely going to try to get a Gaiomon as well. But you do need Gaiomon fragments to turn it into SUSANOOMON anyway. So you kind of have to get Gaiomon stuff like twice, I guess. So it is what it is. 476 is going to go down here. Can I get the extra stage or nah? Or nah? Or maybe, I don't know, it's kind of acting like you don't even get the extra stage unless you take on the other event. That's what it's looking like, because I ran it like a few times before I recorded this video. I'm going to go one more time through. I ran it a few times before I recorded this video, and I didn't get the extra stage either, because in the extra stages, all you do is fight Metal Etemon. You probably have to tune in during that time period if you do have a chip to keep getting repeated extra stages, because I'm not getting any here. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky. But I haven't got it like 5 times in a row, so it's probably what's going on here. But at the very least, you do get more drops if you have chips, right? So, all right, Ravemon. It pains me to have to do this to you, my boy, because I use you on my main team. I love you. I love you so much. Just don't paralyze. Okay, cool. So, I don't know. But yeah, let me know how you guys ranked in the event for Omegamon Zwart. I'm really happy to own him because, you know, I did have that regular Omegamon that I pulled when the game first came out globally, and he was Transcendent Sword +4, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this, right? It's kind of bittersweet because he's not Supreme Canon, and everybody tells you how yours sucks because he's not Supreme Canon. But fortunately, he can be saved because Omegamon X recently came out to JP, and the JP version has that guy over there, and any Omegamon can turn into him. So my Transcendent Sword one can turn into Omegamon X because he has only one signature skill. So it doesn't matter whether you had Supreme Canon or Transcendent Sword, he's going to have the same skill anyway. And from what I saw in a YouTube video, he was hitting everybody for like 1,200 damage, just flat damage, 1,200, which is really good actually, considering it's an AoE. So definitely really, really excited about the opportunity to pick that guy up. So again, we're fighting Banco Leomon. Nobody else has spawned with him, and I was reading the guide on Growlmon.net. It kind of looked like to me, just briefly gazing over it, that they would come together. And unfortunately, I didn't pay enough attention earlier. I was just kind of autoing it. So it looks like I probably will still not get anybody else. So we'll see what happens here. I think he's going to get Supreme Canon to death. Come on, do it right to the face. No? Okay. Oh, well, he didn't get an opportunity because Biel's is so fast. But yeah, it looks like it's not triggering the extra stage here. So that could be a thing on this. So feel free to correct me if I'm mistaken. I'm not by any means an expert at this game, even though I'm taking on the expert difficulty, right? So I just want to, you know, make sure that you guys are able to do this. So what I'm going to do is I will also be hosting a leech party where you guys can kind of just you know, leech off of my chips. I'm going to try to get an A chip by the time that I do that to help you guys out as much as I can. So keep that in mind. I'm also in a bunch of different Discords for Digimon Links, like the Reddit's Discord. And again, I have my own Discord, which I implore you guys to join as well. Also, if you guys do need a discount on the Digistones, DG Gamer has a hookup in our Discord. So guys, make sure that you guys do join over there. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And again, make sure that you guys farm. It is a must farm event if you care. Well, at the very least, if you care about PvP. Maybe you just don't care about PvP, right? So that's fair too. Anyways, thank you guys for the continued support, and I'll catch you guys in the next Digimon Links video. Take it easy, guys.